I'm struggling to have fun on Roblox. And if that keeps up, then I'm just not gonna do Roblox.
For years, becoming a Roblox YouTuber was basically the dream job for a ridiculous amount of people. You play Roblox, you upload videos on it, build an audience of millions, and if everything goes right, you can make an entire career out of playing the same platform you probably grew up with. The weird part is that some of the people who actually achieved that are trying now to figure out how to move beyond it. KreekCraft, probably one of the biggest examples of someone whose entire name has become connected to Roblox, recently talked about how he stopped streaming other stuff more than Roblox. He's been spending time on Minecraft and other stuff and is currently preparing to make content on GTA 6. He even went as far as saying that if GTA 6 comes out and he enjoys making content on it and those videos actually perform well, he could shift over and potentially leave Roblox entirely. Normally, I'd write this off as like a Roblox YouTuber quitting, you know, making content, but people like him have been making this content for around 10 years now. But when you actually look at what's happening with Roblox content right now, I think Kreek is pointing out a much bigger problem. Now, I'm going to preface this and say I don't think Kreek saying this means Roblox is dying, and I definitely don't think we're going to have to wake up tomorrow to find every Roblox YouTuber uploading GTA instead. Roblox still has an absolutely ridiculous amount of audience, and the platform itself is bigger than it's ever been. What I think is more interesting is why someone could spend years becoming arguably one of the biggest faces of Roblox YouTube and then reach a point where leaving sounds appealing at all. Kreek has basically completed Roblox YouTube at this point. He's covered jailbreak, piggy, RB battles, live events, outages, new games, updates, drama, and basically every important thing that's happened on the platform for years. He actually started on Minecraft before Roblox became his main thing, so in a weird way, watching him move back towards Minecraft and preparing for GTA isn't even that surprising. He's also been experimenting more with content aimed at older audiences, and that part matters because this isn't just about someone getting bored of one game. Kreek's audience has aged with him. Somebody who discovered his channel when they were 11 during jailbreak or the piggy era could likely be an adult now. And Kreek himself has been making these types of content for almost a decade. Eventually, both the creator and his viewer are probably going to want something different. In a recent interview, Kreek talked about the platform fatigue, Roblox feeling more corporate, burnout, and a possibility of pivoting towards GTA 6 while trying to serve an older audience. Now, that doesn't mean he suddenly hates Roblox, it just means there's a point where your entire career can't depend on one platform. And Kreek isn't the only massive Roblox YouTuber who started experimenting outside of the platform. Flamingo uploaded a video earlier this year literally called Quitting Roblox, where the joke was that everyone was abandoning Roblox for Polytoria, which is basically one of those smaller Roblox-style platforms. Obviously, Albert did not actually quit Roblox after that video. But it is quite interesting because he started to now upload Minecraft content and other stuff that's still managing to pull in huge numbers, and that probably is one of the most valuable things a creator like him can prove. It means people aren't necessarily clicking on him because of the Roblox content, they're clicking on him because it's Flamingo. That sounds obvious, but for game-specific YouTubers, it actually makes a massive difference. If your audience watches you and they think you're funny or they care what you think, you can take that audience somewhere else. If people only watch you because the Roblox logo's in the thumbnail, your career is basically tied to whatever happens in Roblox forever. You don't control whether the next year of games is good, you don't control what's get recommended to the homepage, you don't control what updates Roblox decides to make, and you definitely don't control whether your audience eventually gets bored of it. We've actually seen this exact situation before. Denis was one of the biggest Roblox YouTubers in the world during that older era of the platform, and in 2021 he uploaded a video called Goodbye Roblox. Around that time, Denis had explained that constantly forcing himself to make Roblox videos had burnt him out and that he wanted to move into Minecraft instead. His goodbye video got millions of views, and while he generally did move towards Minecraft content, he eventually returned to Roblox. But I think Denis is important because this problem clearly didn't suddenly appear in 2026. Years ago, one of Roblox's biggest creators has already reached a point where repeatedly making videos on the platform stopped being something he actually wanted to do. Now, moving on to Poke. Poke has experimented with the same thing in a different way. Back in 2020, he tried turning his main channel away from Roblox and towards more challenge and vlogs while moving the Roblox gameplay onto another channel. He later brought Roblox back on his main channel and over the years split different games and formats across multiple channels. Again, that's not somebody permanently escaping Roblox, but it shows how difficult the label can be to get away from. You built millions of subscribers from this one specific thing, try uploading something completely different, and then suddenly find out how many people subscribe for the game rather than you. I think that's the bigger issue of being a Roblox YouTuber. Making interesting Roblox content without something going on can be surprisingly difficult. If Roblox makes a horrible update, removing something players like, has another moderation controversy, or annoys a massive developer, your video basically already has a hook. There's a conflict, there's something for you to have an opinion on, and then there's a reason for people to click. If you're making normal gameplay videos though, you have to create that reason yourself. Obviously someone like Flamingo can do that because people mostly watch Albert to be Albert. But if your channel's built around keeping people updated on Roblox, negative news is often easier to package than here's a perfectly fine update that I mildly enjoyed. And yes, I realize the irony of me saying this when you're literally watching a Roblox commentary video. I'm part of that same ecosystem. If Roblox screws something up tomorrow, that's probably a more obvious video topic than me just making an 8-minute video of how surprisingly functional the settings menu is. Controversy gives you a title, thumbnail, argument, and the comment section almost immediately. Roblox just ruined this is naturally easier to sell than Roblox just made a small change, and it's honestly just mildly annoying. I think that's a big reason Roblox YouTubers can sometimes feel incredibly negative even while millions and millions of people are still clearly enjoying the platform. Also, if you're enjoying the video so far, subscribe, hit the hype button, please. I want to do more videos like this where I can actually talk about interesting things that's happening around Roblox without every upload requiring me to investigate 50 Discord screenshots and 12 deleted tweets. So if there's another topic like this that you'd want me to cover, let me know in the comments. I also think there's a difference between leaving Roblox because you hate it and leaving Roblox because you've basically hit the ceiling of what being a Roblox creator can give you. If you're KreekCraft and you've basically built millions of subscribers, worked directly with Roblox, hosted events, covered basically every major game, and become one of the first people everyone looks at whenever something's happening on the platform, there really isn't another level within Roblox that you can achieve. At that point, the next challenge is proving that people care about you outside of it. That's probably why something like GTA 6 is so attractive. Because if Kreek can take even a decent percentage of his audience over to a completely different game, and still pull strong numbers, suddenly his career isn't dependent on whether Roblox has a good month. The same thing applies to Flamingo testing Minecraft, or basically any creator starting second channels, and experimenting with different games. It isn't necessarily them saying Roblox sucks and they've never wanted to touch it again, it's them testing whether the audience they've spent years building actually belongs to them or whether it belongs to Roblox. YouTube itself also encourages creators to worry about this, because the longer you make one extremely specific type of content, the harder it can suddenly feel to upload something completely different. If someone has subscribers because they want to watch Roblox news every day, YouTube has spent years learning that that person clicks on it when you put Roblox in front of them. Then one day you upload GTA, Minecraft, or something completely unrelated to Roblox, and suddenly you're asking both the viewer and the algorithm to treat your channel differently. That's why creators normally don't just wake up one morning, completely replace Roblox. They slowly test out other games, make another channel, upload something different between their normal videos, and see what survives. If it bombs, they still have Roblox to fall back on, but if it works, they've basically brought themselves an escape route. When you look at what Kreek is doing right now, it feels a lot closer to what's actually happening than him simply announcing that he's quitting Roblox. There's also a fact that Roblox audiences itself is getting older. If someone started watching Kreek when they were 11 in 2018, they're 19 now. They probably don't watch the same content they watched when they were 11, and the creator probably doesn't want to do the exact same content either. Obviously, Roblox is going to have a new generation of younger players coming in, so technically a creator could keep replacing their audience forever. But when you're basically signing yourself up to make content aimed at younger and younger viewers while you keep getting older, I can completely understand why someone who has already made money, grown up, and has hit basically every Roblox milestone would rather have their audience grow with them instead. That also makes the YouTube side of Roblox pretty awkward. People bring up Cop Air and YouTube Made for Kids system a lot, and it usually gets explained badly. A video having Roblox in it does not automatically make it kids content. For example, look at my channel there. A lot of the topics probably aren't for kids. But if a channel genuinely is making content directed towards children, YouTube removes personal advertisements along with things like comments, memberships, notification, live chat, and end screens. YouTube itself acknowledges that losing personal advertisement can reduce revenue for some creators. So even if we ignore whether someone personally gets bored of making content for kids, there's a pretty obvious benefit to building a broader, older audience instead of intentionally making your entire business dependent on children. What's funny is that Roblox itself is trying to make basically the exact same transformation. Roblox has increasingly talked about expanding beyond its reputation as a kids platform and trying to attract older players. The company says its American 18 to 31 audience is growing quickly, and that older users generally monetize better than the younger ones. For example, look at Lego. Lego has definitely grown up compared to what it used to be, whether for better or for worse. So while Roblox YouTubers are trying to prove they can appeal to people who aren't 12, Roblox itself is trying to prove that Roblox isn't for only 12-year-olds. Both sides are basically trying to grow up at the same time. At the same time, Roblox has been making enormous safety and age system changes. Chat now has age-restricted regulations. Roblox has introduced a more age-based account system. Younger players have different limitations on what they can access. Some of of those changes obviously have legitimate safety reasons behind them, but they obviously change how parts of the platform work and create an endless pile of stuff for YouTubers to discuss. Roblox itself has acknowledged short-term monetization problems connected to recent safety and recommended changes. So even at the company level, there's clearly a period of adjustment happening. So when you put this all together, I don't think everyone is quitting Roblox is exactly the right way to describe what's happening. Denis tried leaving years ago and eventually returned. Flamingo isn't quitting, but he can now upload Minecraft and still pull in huge numbers. Kreek hasn't left yet either, but he's openly preparing to move his content outside of Roblox and had said that GTA 6 could be the thing he moves towards if it works. These people aren't necessarily running away from Roblox, they're trying to make sure they don't really need Roblox. And that's a massive difference. If GTA 6 performs badly for Kreek's channel, he can come back and cover Roblox. If Flamingo wants to play Minecraft one day and Roblox the next day, he can. The point is having that option. You don't wake up 10 years into your career and realize the only thing millions of subscribers will accept you for is another video about the same platform you were playing when you were a teenager. And I think we're probably going to see more and more of this over the next few years. Roblox isn't dying. If anything, Roblox itself is actively trying to expand into an older audience and become much bigger than the version of these platforms these creators originally built their careers on. But the people who grew up making Roblox videos are also becoming adults. Their viewers are becoming adults. And after years of being introduced as a Roblox YouTuber, eventually some of them are going to want to find out whether they can remove the Roblox part and just still be a YouTuber. Kreek is the obvious person testing that right now. If GTA 6 comes out and millions of his Roblox viewers actually follow him over, I generally think other Roblox creators are going to pay attention, because at this point he hasn't just changed games, he's proven that one of the biggest careers built on Roblox doesn't necessarily have to end on Roblox. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, hit the hype button please, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think Kreek will actually leave Roblox fully, or do you think he's going to come back eventually like Denis did? Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.